Hello, and welcome back to English Zone Podcast.
Hi, everyone. We're really happy you're here with us today.
I'm Rose.
And I'm Daniel. On this channel, we help you practice real, everyday English with natural podcast-style conversations.
If you enjoy our lessons, please like this video and subscribe to English Zone Podcast.
Yes, it helps our channel a lot and helps more learners find these videos. Thank you so much.
Today, we're going to talk about something very practical.
That's right. We're going to learn how to talk about habits in English.
Things you do every day, every week, your routines.
Exactly. Your good habits, your bad habits, and maybe some new habits you want to start.
So, Daniel, it's a beautiful day today, isn't it?
Oh, yes, the sun is out and the sky is blue. Days like this make me feel happy.
Me too. Did you come to the studio from home this morning?
Yes, I walked here. It was a nice walk. I saw people walking dogs and children playing in the park.
That sounds lovely. I walked here too. I usually listen to something when I walk.
What do you listen to?
I usually listen to music, mostly pop music. It's easy to walk and sing quietly in my head.
Nice. I like pop music too, but in the morning I sometimes listen to the news.
The news? That sounds a bit serious for 8 a.m.
I know, but I like to know what's happening in the world.
That's actually a good habit. Maybe I'll try that once a week.
Maybe. So, what are your plans after we finish recording today?
After this, I think I'll go to a cafe. I want a good coffee and maybe a slice of cake.
That sounds perfect. May I join you?
Of course you can. You are always welcome.
Excellent. Now I'm excited for after the show.
Okay, we have a great topic for our listeners today.
We do. We're going to talk about habits.
Habits? Like my habit of inviting myself for cake?
Exactly like that, but also more useful habits. So, Rose, what is a habit for you?
For me, a habit is something you do again and again, almost without thinking. It feels automatic.
Automatic, like a robot?
Not exactly a robot, but close. For example, I always brush my teeth after breakfast. I don't stop and think, should I brush my teeth? I just do it.
I get it. It's part of your routine.
Yes, one of my morning habits is I always drink a glass of water when I wake up.
That's a very healthy habit. I should copy that.
You should. It's easy and good for you.
Let's start with morning habits. What's the first thing you do in the morning?
The very first thing, I open my eyes.
Funny, and after you open your eyes.
After that, I usually check my phone. I look at the time and see if I have any messages.
I do the same thing. I always check my notifications.
But actually, my doctor says it's a bad habit. The bright light from the phone is not good for your eyes first thing in the morning.
Yes, I've heard that too. I'm trying to change this habit, but it's hard. Do you have a good morning habit?
A good one. Yes, I always make my bed. Every single morning.
Really? I sometimes make my bed, but not always. Sometimes I'm in a hurry.
For me, a made bed makes the whole room feel tidy. It makes my brain feel tidy too.
That's a great habit. What about breakfast? Any breakfast habits?
My breakfast habit is simple. I usually eat toast with peanut butter, and I always drink tea, not coffee.
Every day? The same thing?
Almost every day. It's easy and I like it.
My breakfast changes. Sometimes I eat yogurt with fruit, sometimes cereal, sometimes eggs, but I always drink coffee. I can't start my day without it.
How many cups of coffee do you drink a day?
Oh, dangerous question. I usually drink 2 or 3 cups.
Usually or always?
Okay. Almost always 3. It might be a bad habit.
It's your habit, not mine.
How do you go to work? What is your travel habit?
I usually walk to work. My office is close to my apartment.
That's a wonderful habit. Walking is healthy and free.
Yes, and I can listen to podcasts or think about my day. What about you? How do you get to work?
Most days I take the bus, but on Fridays I often use my bike.
Why on Fridays?
Because after work on Friday, I usually go to the market to buy food for the weekend. It's easier to bring everything home on my bike.
Ah, that makes sense. So that's a weekly habit. Let's talk about work habits. What do you always do at your job?
At work, I always start by making a to-do list. I write down my tasks for the day.
Very organized. I sometimes make a list, but I often forget to look at it.
That's not a very effective habit.
I know. Another bad work habit, I'm often late replying to emails. I read them, but then I forget to answer.
I have a different problem. I'm sometimes late for meetings.
Why are you late?
I always think I have time, it's okay. Then suddenly it's the start time and I have to run.
You need a new habit. Arrive 5 minutes early.
5 minutes early? That sounds like science fiction.
Just try it once this week.
Now, let's move to evening habits. What do you do after work?
After work, I usually feel tired, so I always sit on my sofa for about 10 minutes and do nothing.
That sounds wonderful. I should copy that too.
After my 10 minutes, I often go to the gym.
You go to the gym after work? Impressive. I never go to the gym.
Never? What do you do for exercise?
My exercise is walking to the fridge and walking to the bus stop.
That's not real exercise, Daniel.
I know. It's a bad habit. I need to change it. What do you usually do at the gym?
I usually run on the treadmill, and sometimes I lift light weights. Then I go home and cook dinner.
You cook dinner every day?
Most days, yes.
I don't cook often. I usually order food.
Every day?
Not every day, maybe 3 times a week.
That's still a lot. It's an expensive habit and sometimes not very healthy. Cooking at home is usually better.
You're right, but cooking for one person can feel boring.
I understand. Sometimes I cook a big pot of food and eat it for 2 days. That's my lazy but healthy habit.
After dinner, what are your habits?
After dinner, I always wash the dishes. I hate seeing dirty plates in the sink.
I have the opposite habit. I often leave the dishes in the sink and wash them in the morning.
Daniel, that is a terrible habit.
I know, but I'm being honest.
After the kitchen is clean, I usually relax. I often watch a TV series or a movie.
What kind of shows do you like?
I usually watch comedies because I like to laugh. What about you?
I often watch sports, football, basketball, but sometimes I watch documentaries about nature.
That sounds interesting.
Do you have any habits before you go to sleep?
Yes, I have a small bedtime routine. I always brush my teeth and wash my face. Then I read a book for about 15 minutes.
Reading before bed is a great habit. I also like to read, but sometimes I just scroll on my phone in bed.
Me too. That's a habit we both need to change.
The phone light is really bad for sleep.
Let's make a promise. No phones in bed.
I promise, for one night.
One night is a start.
Are your weekend habits different from your weekday habits?
Oh yes. On Saturdays, I usually sleep later. I wake up around 9 or 9:30.
Lucky you. I wake up at 7:30 even on weekends. My body has that habit now.
7:30 on Saturday. That's too early for me.
After I wake up, I have a slow morning. I drink coffee and read the news.
That sounds peaceful. On Saturday, I often meet my friends for lunch.
Where do you go?
We often go to a small restaurant near the river. The food is really good and not too expensive.
Do you do any sports on the weekend?
Sometimes I play badminton with friends in the park, but not every weekend.
On Sundays, what's your routine?
Sunday is my cleaning day. I always clean my apartment, vacuum, bathroom, laundry.
Every Sunday?
Yes, I like starting the week with a clean home.
I clean my apartment when it looks very messy, maybe once every 2 weeks.
That is also a kind of habit.
Let's be honest now. Everyone has bad habits. What are yours?
Oh, I have many. One bad habit is I sometimes bite my nails when I'm thinking or when I watch a tense movie.
I do that too when I'm nervous.
Nobody's perfect. Another bad habit, I often lose my umbrellas.
How many umbrellas have you lost?
Maybe 4 this year. I leave them on buses and in cafes.
That's an expensive habit.
I know. What about you? What's your most expensive bad habit?
Buying coffee at cafes every day. I have a coffee machine at home, but I love the coffee from my favorite cafe.
Yes, that adds up. You could save a lot of money by making coffee at home sometimes.
You're right. Changing habits is hard, though.
So, how can we build new good habits?
I read that we should start very small.
Yes, like if you want to start running, first just walk for 5 minutes every day.
And be consistent. Do that small action every day until it feels automatic.
For example, if you want to drink more water, put a glass of water on your desk every morning.
That's easy. I can do that.
If you want to read more, read just one page every night.
One page is nothing. I can read one page, maybe even two.
See? You're already motivated.
What new good habit do you want to start, Rose?
I want to start the habit of eating fruit every day. I usually eat cookies, but fruit is better.
That's a great idea. You can buy a banana with your coffee.
Exactly. What about you?
I want to start stretching for 5 minutes every morning. My back will be happier.
That's a very healthy habit. Your future self will say thank you. Do you have any old habits from when you were a child that you still have now?
Yes. I always put my right shoe on first. Always right, then left.
Sunny, I always have to stir my tea 3 times before I drink it. I did it as a kid and I still do it now.
That's a very specific habit. My sister has a habit of singing loudly in the car. Every time she drives, she sings.
I do that too. It's a fun habit.
We've mentioned a lot of useful words today.
Yes, let's do a mini vocabulary review to help everyone remember.
First, habit. A habit is something you do regularly, often automatically, without thinking a lot.
Brushing your teeth every night is a habit. Checking your phone in bed is also a habit.
Next, routine. A routine is a group of habits in a set order. For example, your morning routine or your evening routine. My morning routine is I wake up, I brush my teeth, I make coffee, and I read the news.
Now, some very important frequency words. Always, never, usually, often, sometimes.
Always means 100% of the time. I always lock my door.
Never means 0%. I never smoke.
Usually means most of the time, maybe 80 to 90%. I usually take the bus to work.
Usually means many times, but not as strong as usually. I often go to the gym after work.
Sometimes is less, maybe 30 to 50%. I sometimes eat ice cream after dinner.
We also talked about healthy and unhealthy habits.
Healthy habits are good for your body or mind, like walking, sleeping enough, eating vegetables.
Unhealthy habits are bad for your body or mind, like smoking, drinking too much soda, or never exercising.
We can also say break a bad habit and build a good habit.
Great phrases. Try to make a sentence like, my healthy habit is, my unhealthy habit is.
These words are very powerful for talking about your daily life.
Daniel, we've talked a lot about habits today.
We really have. Let's give our listeners a quick summary.
First, we learned that a habit is something you do regularly and almost automatically.
Habits can be good or bad, healthy or unhealthy, cheap or expensive.
We talked about morning habits like checking the phone, drinking water, making the bed, and eating breakfast.
We also talked about travel habits like walking, taking the bus, riding a bike.
Then we discussed work habits such as making to-do lists or being late for meetings.
After that, we moved to evening habits, going to the gym, cooking dinner, ordering food, washing dishes, watching TV, and bedtime routines.
We didn't forget weekend habits like sleeping late, meeting friends, playing sports, and cleaning the house.
We also shared some bad habits like biting nails, losing umbrellas, or buying coffee every day, and we talked about how to change them by starting small.
And we practiced keywords like always, never, usually, often, sometimes, routine, healthy, unhealthy.
The message is everyone has habits and you can change them little by little if you want.
Now it's your turn. Time for our question of the day.
This is the most important part for your practice.
Today's question is, what is one good habit you have and one bad habit you want to change?
You can write just 1 or 2 short sentences.
For example, My good habit is I always study English for 10 minutes every day. My bad habit is I sometimes go to bed too late.
Or, my good habit is I usually eat vegetables for lunch. My bad habit is I never exercise.
Any honest answer is a good answer. We're not here to be perfect. We're here to learn.
Please write your answer in the comments below. We read as many comments as we can, and we love seeing your progress.
Writing in English is a great habit to build.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today.
You are doing an amazing thing by learning English. Remember, learning a language is like building a habit, a little bit every day.
Some days your English will feel strong, some days it will feel difficult. That's normal.
The important thing is to keep practicing.
If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like, share it with a friend, and subscribe to English Zone Podcast.
And don't forget to click the bell so you don't miss our next conversation.
Next time, we'll talk about another useful topic for real-life English.
Until then, keep learning, keep practicing, and be kind to yourself.
Have a wonderful day.
Bye, everyone.